What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Bitcoin, is it forming a massive cup and handle pattern? Let's take a look. I think so, actually, yes. It's fighting with a certain area right now, 58,164 that I mentioned yesterday. We're going to take a look at what's going on there. We're going to quickly take a look at ETFs and the publicly traded companies that hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets. We're going to take a look at a couple altcoins, Creo and Tectum. And so without further ado, let's do this. Bitcoin, baby. So what's it doing? Well, it's doing exactly what I've been mentioning, fighting with this area. The fight would be here, 58,164. If we get above it, I think that's what we want to see. Okay, we're back in line with this, with basically what I said yesterday, back in line with this channel, which is great. If we cannot get above it, all right, and it could take a few days, more to try to break through, or maybe not, who knows. But if we can't, after trying for X amount of time, I think we do come back down. We do test down here somewhere, 55. I don't know that we come down to 53. It all really depends on how much interest there is, how much buying there is. And there is a lot. There is a lot, okay? Although ETFs or Bitcoin, like for example, yesterday was a negative day, negative 44 million about and outflows, all right? Bitcoin has been holding up pretty strong, hasn't it? Right, and there have been days recently, 8 days in a row, like last week or something, from finishing last week, of just outflows from Bitcoin ETFs, and look how Bitcoin has held up. Okay, so by saying that, I want you to get an idea that the ETFs aren't the end all be all. Okay, sometimes they're gonna have red days, right, outflows, and Bitcoin is still gonna have a green day. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and vice versa. And sometimes they're gonna be correlated. Sometimes they're both gonna go up. Okay, they both affect each other, but Bitcoin can and does rise when ETFs are having red days, like yesterday, for example. Right? Although yesterday was this, yesterday was actually a red day too, but it was just a breather, I think. Okay, and it seems that maybe we might break through here, right? If this is going to keep going, and this breather is actually pretty good. Actually, no. This would indicate a possible turning over. So let's see if we can break through. Then I think this would get negated. But if we can't, then yeah, we will be turning over to 55, 53. All right. So that was a red day. Although still, it's looking up. All right. I think the correlation still stands between ETFs and Bitcoin. Sometimes the price of Bitcoin affects people buying or selling in the ETF. Sometimes the ETFs, people buying or selling, affects the price of Bitcoin, but not always. Okay, and one doesn't affect the other first, and vice versa. All right, so it's not exact, guys. But I'm very bullish, even though there's not much interest in Bitcoin ETFs for now. There will be. All right. Let's check this out really quick. Right here. All these companies that have Bitcoin on their balance sheet, okay, on their balance sheet, on their books, Bitcoin, and there's gonna be more. This is just the beginning. There's gonna be more and more waves coming, guys. More and more waves. So Bitcoin is extremely bullish. Now let's take a look at what the chart says. If we kind of zoom out a little bit, and yeah, I could definitely see a cup and handle, a massive cup and handle, right here, cup handle, the line where we would measure to. All right, like this. Just kind of get a crude idea of where it could go from here. What would that be? Right above this, my happy box. 260,000 something, 263,000, 265,000 per Bitcoin. If this plays out, I think so, guys. I think so. That's very bullish. That's very, very bullish to me. So right now, in the short term, does it really matter? It does if you're still trying to accumulate. If you're sitting on your hands, sit on your hands, don't sell. If you don't got any more capital, sit on your hands, don't sell. Not yet. It is not the time. Things are going to pump. All right, soon, relatively soon. Okay, and so that's that. I wanted to get you guys really excited about the cup and handle. I do think it definitely looks like a cup and handle. Let's hope it plays out, because if it does, then we're looking at 260,000 Bitcoin per Bitcoin, and that is great for the altcoins. Altcoins is what makes you a lot of money if you know what you're doing. 194 billion market cap of the total crypto market, minus the top 10. So altcoins basically good. Let's take a look at two. One that's performing pretty well right now, Creo. Okay, I identified this inverse head and shoulders. If it plays out, takes us to 8 cents. Right now it's at 5 cents, and I can definitely see it going to 8 cents. Let's see what happens. But Creo's looking pretty good, and they just said that they made some news just recently, like today, I think it was. They're creating a smart wallet, and I think they're gonna put it in, and you can use it on WhatsApp. It's supposed to be really good. Let's see. I mean, this is a gaming play, by the way, but I mean, it's good that they're doing all this stuff. Very positive. Project is good. Low market cap. This is 100x gem, guys. All right. Another one that is doing exactly what I thought it could be doing, playing inside of this triangle, and looks like we're bouncing off of this. So if this continues, then we're gonna make an attempt here again, like we have here. Eventually, we are gonna break on through, and this thing is gonna pump. This is called Soon Burst. All right, Soon Burst. But I want to talk to you about Tectum, because look at this. This thing looks like it's forming also another inverse head and shoulders. And if that is in fact the case, right, it just has to break through this neckline right now. And if that is in fact the case, and it does break it, then this little pattern takes us to $15.38. Right now we're at $8.90, and they just recently won an award, an innovative blockchain award in like Dubai or something that they entered. So that's some good news there. I thought that was pretty interesting. That's it, guys. Oh, let's take a quick look at Miggles, because I think Miggles is going to be huge. Base is going to be huge. Think about it. If you know crypto, think about Binance and BNB. Okay, that's basically the thing with Coinbase and Base. All right, except Base doesn't have their coin yet. Okay, so one of the ways to get exposure to the Base network, because it's going to be huge, one of the best ways, and also risky, meme coins. Mr. Miggles is the one. This is going to get to $1 billion in market cap. So like buying it right now, 0.02 cents. Could it drop? Is this just a little respite, or could it be something like this, and then we're going to try to move up? Let's see. If the rest of the market, if Bitcoin can break past 58,164, then yeah, I can envision Miggles moving up as well. If not, then yeah, we could come back down here, test 0.015, 0.016. Patience, nibbling, always works. Dollar cost average, guys. That's definitely what I preach. It's always worked best, okay, for me. Dollar cost averaging in instead of putting it all in one. Haven't talked about this one in a little while. Neural, I think if it breaks through the 0.618 where it's at right now, 3 cents, or if it's gonna go consolidate in this area between the 786, which is $2.31, and $3, and more or less $3.18, it could. But let's see if we can break through right now. It's trying to break through the 0.618. If we can, then I could see Neural starting to move up more. I like this chart. It's a brand new chart. Okay, 30 million market cap, I think, something like that. AI and gaming, right? That's it, guys. That's it. I would get excited about that inverse, about that huge, massive cup and handle. It looks like a massive cup and handle. There it is. If that is the case, 260,000, man. A lot of things are pointing at 200. I thought between 200 and 250. So if it's 260,000, I will be a happy boy, because I'll be happy for people that listen to my stuff and be like, damn, the dude is right, and make money. I'm gonna be happy for them, believe me. All right, guys. I hope some of those are you. The 5 people that watch this channel, man. Let's make some money. We'll leave it there. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff really does help. I know you guys don't leave too much comments, none or very few. If you can, please do it. Or at the very least, if you learned something, you got to put crypto on your radar. Put a like in there, man. That helps a lot. And subscribe so you can keep seeing my stuff. I do this Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. So I'm really letting you guys know what's going on in the markets. Based on what I like. Bitcoin, obviously, because you got to know what's going on with Bitcoin, and altcoins, because that is how you create wealth. The best way that I've seen to create wealth, although extremely risky, but again, you got to know what you're doing, and I do. So tune in. Well, outside, thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.